What up? Peace, everybody. It is your boy Universal, aka Wax Groove TV, and we are back with the Brokest Podcast. Been through a nice little hiatus. We still broke, but we about to bring you that content once again. To the left, I got my light-skinned brother,
Mr. DCYOP,
and then
to
the right, I got my brother Black over here.
It's Stevan Ray, nigga who don't play, born in May. What's wrong with your day? I hope it was okay.
Alright, so in true Brokest Podcast fashion, let's just kick it off with what have you guys been listening to? What's the rotation? There's been a lot of dope music that's dropped from like the last time we actually recorded up until now.
Alright, well, because I came prepared, so can I set it off?
Absolutely, do your thing.
Alright, now, in no particular order,
do your thing.
And this is just pretty much what I've been vibing out to lately in my whip, and I would have to say it's good bodies of work here.
Mm-hmm.
I got number one, and not in order, like I said, I got Nas's Lost Tapes too.
There's a couple bangers, especially like the first half of that. It's really dope.
Yeah, he got 16 tracks on that joint. It came out July 19th. And I wrote down a few of my favorite songs. First off, I like Lost Freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Now that track right there, it feels like it should have been on his It Was Written album. That's the vibe I was getting.
Gotcha.
So another dope joint he got on there is a dope film featuring Swiss. Now, honestly, to tell you the truth, and this is just me, I feel like him and Swiss should have put an album out together before.
Oh, you like that energy, baby.
Absolutely.
You like that, okay.
Before him and Kanye did, because like Swiss is like on his more like mature like jazz type vibe, just like Nas, excuse me. So
it's weird in that regard too. Well, not weird, but I feel like maybe Swiss is just in a good space because I feel like the production he put out like the last couple of years, it's been different than what you normally get from him, but it's been fire. You know what I mean?
I could agree to that.
Especially like my favorite joint on Jada's album, You Can't Eat, featuring Puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Swiss did that beat. I didn't know that was Swiss for the longest time who had put that together, and that's totally different than like the parties up in here and all of that he was used to doing. So yeah. I like that.
Swiss is fairly versatile.
He is. I give him a lot of credit.
On the low.
I will say this about the joint that Nas did with Kanye. As much as I like Kanye's content on that album, I didn't like Kanye's influence on it so much.
Neither did I. And like that's kind of like a reason why, I haven't really went back and really listened to that album. I only listened to it like 5 times because I was kind of like, just like disgusted by it, because I feel like Nas had started an album,
right,
and then Kanye just came in and said, I don't scrap that, let's do this. And then Nas was on some shit like, all right, well, let's see how it works. And I feel like he should have just stuck to his original script and do what he does best, and hit us with a nice laid back, real lyrical album. But the beats that Kanye put him on pretty much drowned him out.
Right.
But one of the last tracks I picked off the album was You Mean the World to Me. And I picked this song because I'm like a real like big like relationship type guy, you know what I'm saying? Like that lovey-dovey talk,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I like
basically you're an R&B type dude. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
R&B smooth.
But the way he
just a little bit.
But the way he put the track together is like, he met this shorty, and at the time, shorty had a man, but then her man, typical story, shorty's man ended up getting locked up. He started vibing out with her and stuff like that, and he's pretty much, like expressing his love towards this woman. Like at the time, you mean the world to me. But then, in the same token, as they start building with each other, things remain the same with her and her ex. You know what I'm saying? He started noticing like little things like, maybe you ain't really what I thought you was. So now, you know, towards like the end of the song, it's like, you know, they went their own separate ways. So yeah, that's my intake on you know, Lost Tapes too.
Word. So what about you, Mr. Esteban, right?
What I've been listening to?
Yeah, what's in the mix for you?
Well, you know, I had a few things in the mix, you know, a few typical things, a few things you might not, you know, really even, you know, be in tune to. Like, you know, I listen to that Freddie.
Say it with your chest.
Definitely. I understand. Say it with the chest, you know, I got that, you know, smooth talk, you know. But yeah, I've been listening to that Freddie Gibbs. Him and Mad Lib joint was hard. Who else? West joint was hard. But I also been listening to my guy Primo Rice. Dude straight out of PG, Maryland. What was the last project? OJ Juice Jones, I think. I really liked it. Real different. It had that real pimp move, 70s type feel.
You've been on that pimp music a little too
hard.
Oh
yeah,
this guy put me on this dude.
Yes, that was the next.
He is a straight smacker whole type of pimp nigga.
My guy, shouts out to my guy Larry June too. I fuck with Larry heavy, you know. CT, if anybody, I be putting niggas on to CT. I just want to say that. Larry June, I put niggas on to him. You know, I think I felt like I was the first dude to put people on the max too. But hey,
let it be known.
Let it be known.
You know, there's a couple other things. You know, but yeah, you know, as far as people I was listening to, them the two, you know, main real people I be listening to. Aside from the, you know, normal underground stuff like the Freddie, the West, my guy Benny.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about them in a minute.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly.
Big news from their camp.
Absolutely.
Now for me, obviously that bandana, Freddie Gibbs, Mad Libs, been in rotation.
Yeah.
Plugs I met. I know you said you wasn't really feeling it too tough, but
I feel like, and don't kill the messenger. I feel like Plugs I met it wasn't, and I know they put out you know, a bunch of bodies of work every year, but I feel like it wasn't needed because Tanner Talk 3 was still sizzling hot.
But you remember that line?
I think that's why it wasn't such a good release though, because he was buzzing so hot,
and it was short
then
he
just hit him with another one you know what I'm saying? That's how you hit cats with a 1-2.
But what did he say in Tanner Talk 3?
You don't never just come. If you trying to box, you gotta bring it back to boxing. You know what I'm saying? If you ever in a boxing match, you hit it at least a 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Finish it. You know what I'm saying?
But he did tell us in advance. What did he say? Niggas is sick of rap about the drugs I stretch. I'm gonna make a whole album about the plugs I met, and then he delivered on that promise.
Definitely.
So, but when you look at Tanner Talk 3, it's like full length versus plugs I met. What is it? 7 tracks or something?
Yeah,
it
was just too short for me. It had me like
wanting more.
Absolutely.
That's where I was at with it. And then one other joint I listened to, and I'm semi blaming this dude because I didn't know who Crime Apple was until he was like, he was on like a.
I've been listening to Crime too.
Yeah, he was on the card for a show we were supposed to go to. We didn't go, so after that I ended up listening to him. But him and Muggs just dropped the album Modelo, I think was the name of it. Medallo. I know I'm botching the name, but your home is nice, and you could tell he's influenced by Rock Marciano heavy, cause like. Home be stacking his words and the syllables, and they just be rhyming and hitting. So it's so dope. But before we end this, I will say this: Bandana definitely deserves album of the year, in my opinion, right now.
And I got some of my favorite tracks
off Bandana.
Off Bandana.
Can I say mine first?
Go ahead, say yours.
Mine's I got a few actually. I'm lying. But the one that caught me off guard was the joint with Most Def and Yasin.
Yes.
And
Black Thought. Education.
Shouts out Yasin Bey. You know, that was like on some real shit. I didn't even know because I was listening on Tidal. Shouts out to Tidal too. I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, this ain't even part of the album, though, boy. You know how it'll like just hit you off with the last track.
Exactly.
And then I had to look, I'm like, oh, this is, ooh. You know,
So I got absolutely. I got the education down as one of my favorites because Most Def, he been on the low for quite some time, and for Freddie to get him and Thought on the same track, to me, I thought
nobody's getting Most Def and Black Thought.
Yeah, that was fairly monumental right there.
That's a big moment in hip hop.
And
let me tell you, man, I was at work cleaning little carts, and I'm telling you, it just brought something up in me, because I'm a 9 to 5 nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even let y'all know, I rap too, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out with something, man, from the perspective of the 9 to 5 nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing it. I guarantee I'm gonna get some biters, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
That shit really, put some new energy in your boy. It gave me some education. You understand?
I mean, and Thought, he been on fire since last year when he dropped that EP, and then and then when he dropped that Funk Flex freestyle.
That Funk Flex freestyle, oh my God, that is a moment in hip hop history.
He shook things up with that, so definitely a tough track. Massage Seats.
That's definitely one of my favorites.
Palmolive.
Facts.
Featuring.
Hold on. So you know what's funny about Palmolive, right? And Pusha being featured on there? Isn't it mighty funny how, to me, in my opinion, two of the best projects that dropped this year, Plugs I Met and Bandana, why is Push on both of these albums? Another thing I want to point out with Freddie though, like,
but what are you saying to that? Are you saying Push like?
So I'm saying that these dudes basically have a hip hop stamp of approval. If you got Push jumping on your shit, because when's the last time you heard Push on a track with a new rapper, up and coming rapper, or somebody from the underground who's still working their way up? Like he's usually jumping on like a Jay-Z or a Ross track or something like that. You know what I mean?
Understand what you're saying.
So
got you.
I thought that was ill, and then so basically he kind of co-signing them two, and then on top of that, Freddie is easily one of the most versatile rappers out right now.
Yeah, that album, I'm not skipping not one song, and his production on it is crazy.
Madlib goes in the top 10 now.
It's nuts. So the album is definitely. I think I'm with you, Zell.
Yeah,
that definitely could be album of the year.
Absolutely,
hands down. I mean, it's still early. It's only August, but definitely
as of right now, that is holding that spot.
Definitely conversation.
It's up there.
It's definitely holding that spot.
Definitely.
So let's shift gears for a minute. We talked about Benny. You guys mentioned the West Side joint. So what y'all think about the whole new Rock Nation management situation? So they just recently signed.
Who, Benny?
Yeah, Benny.
Griselda.
Yeah, Griselda signed Rock Nation for a management deal.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at the signing.
No, I'm not mad at it.
To tell you the truth,
You almost kind of seen it coming.
Exactly.
I mean, I be heavy in the internet, and I was watching a couple of interviews, so that's why I didn't think it was gonna happen from what Benny had said.
Well, you gotta remember, I don't mean to cut you off, but remember how he was talking on the Vlad joint, and I never watched Vlad interviews, but I watched it just because it was Benny. Yeah. But he had talked about how Jay-Z basically told him to turn down a XXL freshman cover.
Exactly.
And then, remember, I don't know if last year, when Westside dropped Supreme Blientele, Jay-Z in his title list of hip hop joints for the year, he had Brutus in there. You know what I mean? So it's like little small subtle pieces coming from Rock Nation, basically saying that they was paying attention to these dudes for some time, and then boom, he was giving that on a platter.
Yeah, I feel like Rock Nation right now is pretty much trying to scoop everybody up, and why not Griselda? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I like it in the standpoint. I mean, I feel like they're always going to stay authentic to what they do, but I feel like it puts them in a situation where they'll have reach to some of the other mainstream artists that may, from a political standpoint, that may have been like, oh, they're nice, but I'm not going to do a record with them because, obviously they're not underground, they still indie. So you never know. You might catch Ross on like one of their records or, a Kanye or even Jay-Z. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, and, since we're on it, Fly God is an awesome guy. Fire. Came out July 5th, 12 tracks.
Yeah.
Some of my favorites, Sensational Sherry, Pete's Sake. You know what? Let me tell you something about Pete's Sake, man. Let me tell y'all something about Pete's Sake. Oh my goodness. Once again, don't kill the messenger. On Pete's Sake, Benny, hands down, best verse. He got Conway on that.
Yeah, me
He
personally,
got Conway on that song.
Benny. Like,
I think Benny's the illest in the group. So for me, it goes Benny, Conway, then Westside.
See, let me
Don't
tell
go
you.
to
Let me
Mex-
tell
that's
you.
just
Let
my
me tell
opinion.
you. Let me tell y'all something. This is a secret. Keisha Plum is up there, man.
Yes.
Let me tell
Keisha
y'all
Plum
that,
is
man.
dope.
She hard on the low.
But yeah, here's how
Shouts
I-
out to Keisha. I see ya. Yeah.
They, Westside got all the personality in the world, and he's like the most marketable of the three.
Yeah.
Obviously, Conway got the streets, and then Benny just make that music that you truly feel in your soul.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
So that
is,
that's just how I rank
touches
them.
emotional.
Yeah, it's certain points.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. My favorite joint on that joint though, I got like two. Gun Lib, obviously.
Okay.
But right after that Lakers and Rockets.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
shouts
hard.
out to Sauce Walker on that one.
That's
too.
hard.
I like that verse. You know.
It's definitely a great
You know.
great album.
Taco trucks. Like, that shit was on.
You know, and it's the thing with Westside as well. Like, I never really get tired of him talking that talk. You know how sometimes you have an MC that like, damn, why you just keep talking? Because people get like that with freaking Meek talking about all his cars and shit. But when
Westside's way more personality than me. You know what I mean?
yeah, when Westside start, when he
I
starts
don't know.
speaking
West got like an art.
when Westside, when he starts speaking his fly shit, man, like I'm in the zone with him. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's his particular style, and I got my own style, but when he talk that talk,
I think he's a
feel him.
perfect bridge though, because like he's really what we need on the hip hop scene in terms of trying to really merge art and hip hop together. Mind you, hip hop and music is art,
I agree.
but
Right.
just bringing the culture into the art world. Now we started to obviously get that with somebody like Basquiat back in the day, but this is like really pushing it forward. If you look at all his bodies of work, he always ends up with like some type of big ass painting or mural of himself to have to go along with the album. Even the clothing, like they're definitely art pieces.
Yeah, definitely. He
And
definitely.
he stays true to what his lane. He stays in his lane because he owns that. Like, he hit you with the wrestling references all the time and shit like that, and everything just fits like.
He definitely
so,
stays in his lane. It's definitely true.
well,
Which makes it beautiful.
Right.
And bringing that artisticness to it is just like, adds
Absolutely.
the
You know
right
what
on
I
it.
really respect him for? And this is no diss and no shot at him. He knows he's not the most lyrical rapper, but he puts together, like when you listen to his projects, his production, like he got an ear for beats. His production fits him well to where everything is put together so perfectly
I think
where
it's
it's like,
passion.
it is.
Now,
The passion shines through.
now, with that being said, though, how do you feel about his new self-proclaimed title? He's calling himself the king of New York now.
He did say that.
So, I mean,
I ain't mad at it.
you can't be mad at it because you got to look at what they doing and who else is doing what they doing out of New York right now.
Hey, listen, this is me. I feel like if you feel like you that dude, you that guy, and you the best out at what you do, self-proclaim that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of like all the tiptoeing around.
And he never does.
You should never tiptoe around your own talent. If you got it, let it be known you got it.
So it's funny going back to that on Instagram. A couple dudes. I know Radio Ready from Hot 93.7 out right here. Ebro,
I don't know him.
Ebro, a couple other dudes. They put out like the top 50 MCs list.
Yeah.
He screenshotted one of them, or no, he listed like his whole catalog and basically said, "Y'all got a top 50 list," and more or less, I'm not on here, and most of these dudes fizzle out after their third, fourth project, and I'm still hot and only getting better.
And he is. And he put out like 2-3 bodies of work a year.
Right. I really like their arrogance, like his. I really love Rock Marciano's arrogance, like even Crime Apple, like just that level of arrogance, and you can back it up on top of it.
I love it too.
I love it.
I'm gonna get
You
back.
definitely got to show and prove.
I'm gonna get back to I'm gonna get back to that arrogant shit too, because there's an album on here. There's an album I got listed that might, catch people off guard, but listen.
Let's talk about it.
All right, now let me get into it real quick. CT's on Annoyed.
Okay.
Annoyed got a track. He got a track on
the joint with Static Selector.
Static Selector. 10 tracks. It came out June 21st. It's called Yup.
Yeah.
And he got a song on there called Already. And pretty much what he's talking about is he's pretty much claiming what he sees, for his future. He's claiming that he's gonna get Grammys. He's claiming that he's number one. He's claiming that he's that dude. And I love that type of talk. And he straight bodies that track. Like I'm, and it's not on no like, real like egotistical shit. Like, but in the same token, just know. Y'all motherfuckers might not act like y'all don't see me, but I'm here. Y'all gonna see me. I like that type of talk.
I can't front.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't listened to Annoyed in a minute. Like after
I ain't either.
Once in a Burgundy Moon, like I just didn't like the direction he was going in for a while. But I did see that he put out the joint with Static. And my thing is, for Static to co-sign him and really like him, he's got to be special. And if you rapping, like Static not gonna let you put out no bullshit over his production.
Exactly.
So I was like, all right, he must have really brought it if he rapping over Static.
Exactly.
But shout out to Static, man. He's got a nice ear for sampling.
And
Static definitely does.
Since we on it, and check it. Since we on it,
because I on Static.
Because I listen to Yup, it's Static and Annoyed. Because I listen to it, it's definitely in my rotation. And keeping it 1,000, like at the end of the day, Annoyed is like always my like go-to first guy. Like if I'm tired of listening to everybody else, I go right back to him. And this Yup album, one of my favorite songs on there is called Purple, right? The beat's fire.
He's big on the colors.
Exactly. The beat's fire. The shit pull you right in, and he's on a hook. He's he got his little vocals on a hook. It's just a straight vibe that I feel Purple. It's amazing. When I listen to that shit, man, like I could feel what he's saying.
Word, that's
why I fucks with him. And he got a song on there called New Legends that I feel like personally it's featuring Nick Grant. I feel like you guys remember when Joey Badass dropped that 1999 project?
Of course.
It got like that 1999 vibe to it. A couple of tracks on that album that Static produced with Annoyed got that like real like pro era
feel to it.
Yeah.
Word.
And Joey
and obviously Joey and Static,
exactly. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and personally, I wouldn't mind hearing a freaking Annoyed and Joey Badass collab.
Ooh, they gotta come with it though. So with that, let's jump around for a little bit. Who do you want to hear music from, or what are you looking forward to hearing that's dropping, or you just want to hear new music from?
I want to hear a new body of work from Push.
Okay.
I ain't gonna front because I'm still stuck off that last album and it was
Daytona
too short.
Joint?
It was just too short, but in my eyes, when that dropped, that could have definitely potentially got album of the year as well. That Daytona was fire. So I'm waiting for him to drop something new. Who else?
I would definitely put Joey Badass in there now that you mentioned him.
Joey, absolutely.
What about you?
For me, I mean, I would probably want some more Makami. Even though he just dropped his joint in June, that was fire too. Probably I just had him on the tip. Probably some more Primo Rice too. He ain't even dropped nothing new this year that I know of.
It seems like you gotta drop something once a year to stay relevant too, though.
Definite. Larry drop joints consistently, so continue what you're doing. You're doing a good job.
For me, I mean, you know, my favorite MC dropping the album, Mr. Ghost Dini. As much as I didn't like the acting in the music videos, the songs was fire. No, but hold on, but him
didn't
like the screen face.
I didn't like the video either.
What? Y'all hating, man. That video was
I thought the video was.
It was just too long for me.
Yeah, it was
7 minutes when the song's like 3 minutes. Don't get me wrong, it was dope. I like the concept of where he's going. I just don't think that.
Ghost, I fuck with it.
Ghost,
you know, shouts out to the main babies. You already know how we play.
Ghost, that video was not needed, but the song though.
Yeah, and even the follow-up joint, I like it because his last couple joints, they've all pretty much been consistent with following a storyline of some sort, and he's kind of keeping that same model going with this. So if it's just an entire story straight through, I think it's dope. Like, we definitely need that, and Ghost is definitely one of the illest storytellers out there.
Absolutely.
Let me just say, and that's why I feel the whole video went with the thing. Boom, bada bang. See that, man?
Him,
man.
Joey Badass. I'm trying to think who else. This dude Etho and my man Mayhem Miranda. He said on Twitter. He said
and Willie. I ain't hear no
yeah, we ain't hear no new
Willie
Willie the Kid in a minute. WTK, we need
definitely
that.
Mayhem.
He said on Twitter he got 3 projects in the mix. One with Muggs.
Even Rock.
Yeah, one with Muggs.
Rock
One with
ain't dropped nothing.
Derringer and
What
someone
up,
else.
Rock, man?
Yeah, but remember, Rock gave us 3 projects in 2018.
I don't care. It's 2019. You can't do that to us.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Rock's another one. I'm a huge fan
I
of
feel
Rock.
like he put us on hold. He said, I'm going on tour and putting y'all on hold.
Facts.
You know? Don't do that to us.
Yeah,
I forgot about my guy. Excuse me. Sky Zoo.
Yo, absolutely.
Waiting, baby.
Wait, Retropolitan. That's we supposed to get the joint with him and Pete Rock this year. Apparently it's done.
We waiting.
Can we get that? You gonna have us waiting for almost a year, B? Can we get that? No.
Huh?
Absolutely.
Let me find out Pete Rock made all the beats on his iPad like Madlib did too. Nah,
Yo,
man.
I got beats on my iPhone too.
Hey.
You know. I got 'em.
So let's change gears again real quick. We was talking about this upstairs a little bit before we got it kicked off. What are you watching right now?
Oh, what am I
Or
watching?
what have you been watching?
At one point, you know, I was watching a lot of sort of kind of like occupational walls and whatnot where I work because I was working a lot. You know, and I was in the kitchen, you know, doing a lot of kitchen work and things of the culinary, you know.
Getting that wrist game back right?
Yeah.
Getting that
But
Stepping up.
we just finished. I think Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, Lorena watching that now.
What else do I watch? I'm about to start watching Money Heist again.
That was dope.
Yeah, man, I can't really think of what about y'all, man.
So hold on, you know what he just told us without telling us? He's heavy on the Netflix and chill right now.
That's what it sounds
yeah,
like.
you know, cause you get home and you know it's there, you know, and the way my joint is set up, I don't really have, you know, cable and all that.
So, hey, listen, you ain't gotta tell the world. Half the world, though, they done cut the cord already. Everybody's streaming online,
Listen,
bro.
if you knew me, yo, I still watch everything you watch. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's it.
I promise you not. You know.
So what about you? What you been watching?
I've been watching a bunch of stuff, man. I've been watching. Just wrapped up season 2 of Snowfall. Snowfall was popping, man. Snowfall, like I was telling you earlier.
Wait, are you on season 3 yet?
No.
Kind
I
of.
only watched like a little of season 1 of that.
Wait,
and I fell
hold
off.
on. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. I just finished season 3. I'm bugging.
Okay.
I finished.
No, season 2. We're on season 3 now.
Oh yeah, so getting in. Yeah, so I'm up to date with Snowfall.
Yo, Snowfall's that show, bro.
It is, and it's, you know what? Snowfall stresses me out though because I'm just being honest.
It does.
It stresses me out because at the end of the day,
Snowfall.
you
Hold
know-
on. Now let me just bring me up to speed. Snowfall's the joint where it's the black dude, and then this is the first season. Home like kind of did that little rape shit in the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That shit
Why you
turned.
gotta bring that part
I'm just
up,
saying
though?
that's where it turned me off, and I think I just fell off the edge. Like, oh,
Nah,
I'm
but
good
that
on
part
this
was
show.
significant in the show. And yeah, you're right. He took them cheeks to get that bread.
It's the show that John Singleton was
It's an ill show, especially so you ain't get far enough to realize how all these stories intertwine, and it's really a true story at the same time because it covers how.
Okay, now I'm on it. Cause I like true story stuff.
Listen, because it
I
talks
watch a lot
about
of
how
documentary
the
type of
CIA
stuff.
basically was bringing the coke in, and then you know how crack came about in the 80s and 90s. So that's where we at with that.
I just know that all good things come to an end, and I see where it's going, and I already know the real story behind it. So I'm on edge every time I watch an episode.
But my man Franklin is on it this season. He got
Franklin been on it since the end of last season.
He has,
He's
but this
totally different now.
Yo, this season,
He bossed
Ooh,
up
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
start watching.
that man got the Omarion heart. That shit is an icebox
he-
right now.
Yeah, he
I
bossed
like
up.
the metaphor there. Huh?
Yeah, he got the icebox. He ain't playing. He about his paper and his business, and that's that. He's not letting anything get in the way.
Definitely.
But talking about stuff coming to an end, The Shy.
Hold on,
Yeah.
so people, put Snowfall on your list because I'm
Yes,
putting it on mine.
Snowfall is
You
definitely
know,
on that
Merry
list.
Christmas.
So
You know,
now
that's my new shit. I tell people Merry Christmas because
So
I'm a
now I'm
president.
about to talk about how disgusted I am with The Shy. I mean, not pertaining to the show, but pertaining to what went down with one of the main characters. Excuse me, with Brandon.
Like, come on, Brandon.
Like,
You had to ruin
bruh.
it, Brandon.
I don't watch this either.
Like,
You know,
I'm sure everybody knows the story by now. So, but with that being said, man, all I want to say is at the end of the day, man, us brown people, like, yo, when you get a shot to do something that big and you on your way up, don't do anything stupid to bring yourself right back down.
You gotta
to
stay
the
true
bottom,
to
man.
yourself.
Like, that was just crazy and idiotic, man. Like, come on now. Everybody was vibing out to that show. It's a good show. And it's about that.
He's about to go. But I was really upset with the way this last season
what shot
ended.
time on it? Showtime?
It is, it's on Showtime.
I like Showtime.
So
Speaking
here's
of Showtime,
fun.
Billions.
Billions.
That's my shit, actually.
Hold on.
Yo, hold on, man.
Listen,
I
let's not go there. Before I gotta do one more thing before we go.
Go ahead.
Showtime ain't slick, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. You give us The Shy, right? So that's the South Side, all black people. Then you motherfuckers give us Shameless. We still on the South Side, all white people. So y'all got both sides of the South Side covered from the black and the white perspective. That's why I had to stop you real quick because they think they slick, and I'm hooked on both of them.
Yeah, I like Shameless too.
Shameless.
That's
Oh,
Yeah, I fuck with
Shameless had me stressed out as well. So don't.
yeah.
For real.
Yeah, Fiona done it.
Shouts
this
out
season.
to William H.
'Cause
Macy,
Fiona
man.
want
He
that
doing
bread,
a real
man.
good job. Yeah. No lie, I swear to God, Berlin Turnpike, because my kids love Moe's. Listen, the chicken Moe's look like Fiona. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you. You look like Fiona. Nothing against it. She does my burritos well still. Just throw a little extra chicken in it next time,
Nah, but yeah, no more Fiona. So we lose Fiona, which is crazy, and then we losing this dude Brandon. This guy, we losing Brandon on The Shy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Showtime think they slick, covering both sides of the South Side like that.
Yeah, man. Brandon was on his way, man. I'm just so hurt.
He had a show on Netflix that was canceled as well, right?
Yes. I'm so hurt. You see the pain in my eyes? Like,
Pain and suffering.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Get it together, people.
Yeah, but I like Billions, man. That's a ill ass show.
Billions is dope.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get on it. I'm late.
That shit is crazy, man.
So you know what's funny? I really love arrogant individuals, and one of the main characters on the show, you forgot.
Billions?
Yeah, because I watched like the first two
Which
seasons.
one? Because they both fucking arrogant.
But he said
Is it
something.
Paul Giamatti or the Damon?
I
Lewis
can't
dude?
remember. He said you know you're rich when you got enough money, when you got fuck you money or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember his exact words, but more or less like, my paper's so
What's
long.
the point
I
of
got-
having fuck you money if you never say fuck you? or some
Exactly,
shit like
that's
that.
what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
like
yeah.
your paper's stupid long if you got fuck you money.
Yeah,
and
that
you
was
a
that
real
was like
asshole
that
if
was
you
like
feel
in the
need to
beginning
put that
season.
out there. Yeah.
That was in like the early season. They on like season 4 now, and it's deep. Like the person he's even saying that to, they working on the same side. But now on the low, they not at the same time because they both still Eric. That shit twisted too, yo. And it's crazy how I took a lot of financial classes and everything, and how it really, really does like actually touch on like a lot of those type of things and the math behind it and all that. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy how it really relates to like the actual real life shit of the situations of what go on, and like, moving the whole money and the whole just monetary system in general. It's real, like, and it's real precise on how it is. So that's why I definitely watch it too. And
you being entertained and educated at the same time. Can't go wrong with that.
It's really enlightening. Yes.
What about you
Merry
guys?
Christmas.
You guys been on Euphoria?
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
Listen, man. All my fellas out there with daughters, teenage daughters, Euphoria have you fucked up. Excuse my language. So you might not want to watch that with your daughter by your side, but in this current climate, it's a good show. I feel like all parents should watch it. I mean, it's entertaining, but at the same time, it'll touch your heart.
Is it based on a true story type shit?
No, it's just it's geared towards at the moment high school kids dibbling and dabbling in that freaking opioid epidemic, man. And it's like it's sad and it's entertaining.
That is that's scary.
And another portion about the show too is it's like, I don't know how to say this, but it got like the scumbag aspect in it as well that we're dealing with in this climate currently, with like older men dealing with young girls and shit like that.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? So
gross.
I don't really want to get too deep into that, but like, watch the show. It's good. It's entertaining.
I know one show that's on my list. Shout out to Sauce Money for this. Animal Kingdom. I
fell off Animal Kingdom, but I'm with the vibe. But I'm gonna get back on.
I gotta watch it. I've been watching. Everybody knows I'm big on the comic book theme joints, and me and my son, we go at it together. So right now I'm watching Swamp Thing, and then Young Justice.
They came out with a Swamp Thing.
The show's dope so far. I can't even.
Didn't they have a cartoon?
I don't remember. I know he appeared in like some of the DC.
Is it the same thing?
They had a cartoon of Swamp Thing, right?
Swamp Thing.
I used to watch that shit.
I don't remember. I don't know if it's the same thing, but this Swamp Thing is part of the DC universe. Like Batman, Superman, Justice League, all that stuff. So I'm waiting to see where that goes. That Young Justice, same thing. It's just the younger superhero. So I guess they're quote unquote sidekicks working their way up into the Justice League, except they really holding it down without the Justice League. You know what I mean? So your Robins, your Aqualads, your Red Arrow, Green Arrows, all of that stuff. It's a dope situation. So we in where we at right now? We in August, right? Mm-hmm. So Merry Christmas. So let's talk about what you got going on and let the people know, what's good with that clothing line, my brother. You got that hat on right now.
Oh yeah, I got for those that don't know, I got my current Mifrasi logo that I put out the middle of this year. And Mifrasi pretty much stands for family. Everybody know, like, if you don't know, I'm a family guy. I'm big on family. I'm big on, taking care of my household, taking care of my wife. Oh, that's my language.
I asked him the same question, yo. I asked him the same question upstairs.
That's his language. Ooh, I like that, Mifrasi.
So I'm gonna have some new Mifrasi designs and logos coming out. Also be on the lookout for some more, my We Major and Have Chosen logos and stuff like that.
You dropping anything for like late September, October?
I'm in a transition right now with my manufacturer. Hopefully I can, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna make a commitment to anything that could potentially fall through.
It just came to me
I'm
right
a
now.
realist, I'm a real individual. So my time, I value my time. I value my money. And
guess what?
I like to show people the real me. I don't want to really be giving you lies and shit like that and getting you all excited.
We gotta come out with the Merry Christmas joints.
He said no half-assing in his cloth.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so just stay tuned, man. And take care of your family. Me Frosty, baby.
Definitely. We all family men right here.
Frosty. Ooh.
As far as I go, I'm like I said, I took a hiatus with damn near everything. Shooting videos. I'm lying, not with the videos. Me and Nick Bodie actually just put out a decent video, a dope video. Let me rephrase that. A couple of weeks ago.
You did his last 2 videos, didn't you?
I've done all of Bodie's videos.
Right.
So then now,
yeah, but the hell is
we just did another video about three, maybe 4 weeks ago. I'm finishing that up now.
Okay.
We shot this at a beach joint called Young Nigga. So I'm working on that. That'll be coming out soon.
Shout out Nick Bodie.
Yeah, definitely.
Salute.
Nick, that man. He's that dude. Young boy coming up. So I got that. Obviously, I'm kicking the podcast back off again, and then I'm about to get heavy on my photo art again, man. I'm about to get back out there, start pumping that content. So, any models want to work, hit me up. If I don't reply to you, that means you ugly. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, he said it though.
Nah, I'm about to start pumping the workout again, man.
Yeah,
So, what about you, Mr. Esteban Andre?
Well, Merry Christmas.
Esteban.
Because I'm a present. And, I'm out here, I got a lot of projects, in store, in plans. I'm coming out with an album. Y'all thinking I'm playing. Fully produced by me, fully engineered by me.
Word. All video shot by me.
Possibly, yes, definitely. But I probably do my own editing. And I just got a lot of stuff in store, man. I'm a surpriser, best believe it.
No doubt.
It's all over the place, but it's one face,
Word. There you have it, man. It's the Brokest Podcast, 2019. If you haven't already, man, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Way more content to come. Definitely hit us up on social media at Wax Group TV on Instagram. Go ahead,
y'all can hit me up on Instagram as well at Direction CYOP Garments. You can hit my website up too if you want some garments. DirectionCYOP.com.
That's
Yeah,
it,
man. And me, you can hit me up. Not on anything. Hit one of them up, and they'll hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're gonna have to meet me in person, get my normal number and all that good stuff.
Word.
Shouts out to me. Shouts out to us. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to we.
Everybody take care.
Peace.